Hello, Midwest College. My name is Addison Houston, representative of Sadhana Staffing Organization, and today we're going to meet discussing a very precarious situation regarding the director position role within your tutoring department. So, what we've been hearing is essentially in order to fill the director position that desperately needs to be filled to accommodate all the students at your university, we've heard that you are interested in looking at promoting the current interim director into the director role. We would like to say that the decision to do that would be ill-advised. From our extensive training at the reputable Sam Houston State University, we feel as though that decision is ill-advised, and we have some reasoning behind that, as well as we'll be providing you a resolution as to how we can combat the staffing issue to better serve the students at your university and still fill the director role. So, just like how we spelled out in our executive summary that we also submitted to you, Ms. Vice President, Mr. Vice President, we as a staffing agency hold ourselves and we make all of our decisions based on a few values, core values, ethical principles that we've learned within the staffing organization's course. We feel as though hiring decisions need to be built off of concrete assessments or multiple choice knowledge exams that are structured. As a staffing organization or as a department like as yourself, you can best measure the CASOS of an applicant, a prospect, before they be promoted into a job. The individual qualifications and the motivation of a client for that particular role. If the CASOS match the job description based on that assessment that we give them, then we feel as though that they will be best in position for that role. In addition, we also value peer review. Peer review can be structured with seniority, those in position who are senior or who have done that role before, or it can be potential subordinates within that group that the director will be overseeing. We feel as though that'll be helpful because that way we'll be able to accurately gauge the requirements and what people say that the job, for the person to accurately do their job, we'll be able to have that feedback that will build that validity into kind of that review, so that way we can accurately choose who we want to select for the role. If you don't post the job, or if you just swiftly elevate the interim into the main role, we feel as though that's not going to accurately vet. You're not going to give a chance for peers or the higher ups to review the candidate to see if they can even qualify based off their CASOS, if they can even qualify to do the job, meet at the standard in order to do the job. So now, if we continue to just go forward and elevate the interim into the full-time role of director, there could be a few problems with this approach. First and foremost, we could see a less effective tutoring department, since the director who we elevated into the position, as we've pointed out, they have very little managerial experience managing an entire department. They've only managed, if not one, but a few people up to this point. Limited budget and accountability skills. That's very crucial. Having those skill set is very crucial to the operations of a tutoring department at a university of all places. You need someone who can manage those budgets. Again, the KSAOS, those have to match with the job. And if it doesn't match, if we haven't accurately vetted that could pose problems with budgetary, with the fiscal handling of the money and so forth. If we just appoint the interim director to the permanent role, we could be overlooking more qualified candidates who could bring valuable skills and experience to the role, and who could elevate the tutoring department and can make it more robust or even more efficient dealing with students' academic needs and issues. And then lastly, there could be even legal ramifications by not elevating or promoting the correct prospect. Applicants could feel excluded. Potential candidates who might be more qualified for the job could end up feeling excluded out of the process. That could even involve legal ramifications on our end and on your end for not being an ethical, high, equal opportunity employer. So that could really come back to bite us. But those are some of the things that could really be triggered in a response to just elevating the interim to the full-time role. First of all, I want to say thank you, Vice President, for taking the time to meet with Sadhana and meeting with me and taking some time out of your schedule to just kind of hear kind of our perspective on this matter. We are here to support you as a Vice President and to support your department and helping students excel academically. We want to propose a resolution or a solution to this hiring issue or this dilemma that we all face. One of the ways that we can ensure fairness and equal opportunity is by posting the role. We feel posting the role will actually give us a larger sample that we can quickly narrow down of truly qualified candidates who have budgetary and managerial experience. Administer structured interviews and assessment tools that can better evaluate those applicants and those prospects for the role. We can structure it like a panel structure interview. We can do multiple choice exercises. We can even give them administer a writing sample. And lastly, we feel like doing these steps will help maintain transparency and integrity within your hiring process and ultimately with the university. All we're here for is to make sure we can help staff your university, your tutoring department with the adequate and effective talent needed for the roles given. My name is Addison Houston. Thank you so much for the opportunity to meet with me. I hope you make the right decision and we're rooting for your success. Have a great day.